Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. Today I'm happy to share with you my spring dining room tablescape as well as a couple of spring DIYs that I did over for the console table in here in the dining room. So we are full-fledged into spring and I cannot be any more excited. All of my roses are blooming, my hydrangeas are popping, and so it's almost time for me to get outside. It is raining today, although you probably can't see it in my background. The rain is stopping and starting, but the sun is bright. It is absolutely beautiful. And it has inspired me to go ahead and get some of my spring decorating done. So with no further ado, guys, let's go and get to decorating. So here's a quick little DIY that I did. Now I picked up this bag of is dried like botanicals. And so these three containers here are some that I picked up last year on clearance from TJ Maxx. In the bottom of the containers, I'm just balling up some plastic bags. You can use newspaper, whatever it is that you want to use. And so I have some leftover moss, and so I'm just going to put this around the top. I know you guys have seen like the containers and it has the moss and things in it. It's going to be a take on that, okay? So I'm going to try to stretch the moss so that I have enough for all three of the containers, and then we'll begin to decorate them with our botanicals, our dried botanicals. Now this used bag of dried botanicals, they were like $14, but guys, it was so full, and I love the beautiful green color. And so and it has like a lot of different like dried nuts and just different like things that may have fallen off the tree, I'm assuming. And so you see I'm gonna put one of each type of big round object in here. I'm not trying to make it look identical, but I want it to look cohesive, like it is a collection.
You was for you, I was for us. You do the math, shit don't add up. Even on my worst day, down on my luck. I got the sauce, I'ma always come up. I tried it your way, that was a dub. I'm taking the wheel now, cause I trust me. I'ma go get these millions, hold still hoping and wishing. You always had me waiting, and I'm about fresh out of patience. This time we switching positions. Now you under my submission, like woo. My
If I tell
rules.
you that this thing was full, so I'm using the botanicals, I'm also using some faux moss balls that I already had to make it full. I just want to make sure that I
Yeah, I'ma make you
emphasize
pay
that
for it.
beautiful
Tell them give it
green,
to me when I
mossy
want it.
green color as well
Always
as
telling I
the
beg for
beige,
it.
because
Down,
those
down
are
for
the
me.
colors that you will see
Say it
downstairs.
once, I'ma make you wait for it. On my time, yeah, I'ma make you pay for it. On my time, order in the
I
corner.
still had a lot of those
Sure, on my time,
botanicals left over, so I will definitely be
to the
using them in
floor.
another arrangement. So now I planned
It's my
on
time.
having these on the console table here, and you can have these in the middle of your table. Last year I used the moss as well as the moss balls, and I had them in the middle of the table, but I wanted to do something back here, so we have three of those there. And so now we're going to go ahead and start on our tablescape. Now I thought it was important to do this first because I wanted you to really see the colors that I am using, and the same colors are the same other colors that are used in the living room area, and those are also the colors that are on the breakfast bar, and then we're going to carry it over here into the dining room area.
So I'll write another song to right another wrong. Oh my, it's a game of live and learn. I left and then
Here's a
returned
close-up
to
of
try
what this looked like. Isn't that
to
cute? And it was very inexpensive. You just need a
love.
container, get you a bag of the large botanicals, some faux moss, as well as the faux moss balls. That's it. Okay, so now we're gonna start on our dining room and on our dining table. So I'm gonna place these gold mats down. These are mats that I picked up, I think, a lot during the holidays, and those are from Ross. And so because this area is very like relaxing, is very chill, everything that I am going to be sharing with you for this tablescape are items that I already had. And so I'm putting, and then on the heads of the tables I am using these real pretty like jute um mats. So those are the two that are different. I'm using our Dollar Tree white plates. You know, I love reaching for them because they are so versatile and they can be dressed up and dressed down. I put out our thrifted um dessert cups here, as well as these napkins. And so I'm using these napkin rings that were from Pier 1. I still have them. But then on the two heads, those napkin rings are going to be different. I want to show you this quick little reels that I put up on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely should. Down by the stairs, I put on the console table. I just changed it up a little bit, added these vases here that were from Ross, I believe, and have some pussy willows in there. And I am going to this box that I have, the Ming box, is one that I picked up at Ross. And then I'm lighting my favorite candle, Island Margarita, y'all. It is a festival going on in here. I'm going to put my candle stuffer and my wood clippers there, and we're gonna light this thing up. I love having a wonderful smelling home, and this candle is definitely spring and summer in a jar. It is amazing. If you ever go to Bath and Body Works, make sure you get this candle, okay? I think I got all of mine, so y'all are good to go to get yours. Now back to the table, you see I put down our glasses here, and they have the same like jute sleeve. Love them. I think it goes very nicely. It's very spring, very fresh. And then I have this large vase that I picked up from Home Goods, and then I have another smaller vase that was thrifted. I placed it in there with some water. And what I'm going to do is I'm using my faux tulips, and these are from Hobby Lobby. I love them. And I think when you add water, it looks like it's real, y'all. And I love the vessel and vessel look. So I'm just going to place these into the vase. And I have them, they're slightly bent because when tulips, when they bloom, they kind of hang a little bit. So some of them are slightly bent, some of them are upright, and it just really makes for a very interesting arrangement. Now you see the greens and the creams and the golds popping on this table. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really like the way this table scape came out this year. I actually like all of them, but I am just really feeling the green. And so now what I want to do is I'm adding more glass. So I have these glass candle holders. You guys have seen them several times. I picked them up a couple of years ago. I'm not quite sure where now, but I think it really balances out this table so there isn't any dead space. And once again, we're using glass, so we're holding space but not really obstructing any of the view. Love this. So guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Juani, and welcome to Juani's house. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. Also, come and check me out on my Instagram. You can find me over there at Juani's house. Hit the follow button, and then you will be in the know as to what's to come over here at Juani's house. All right, guys, so I'm about to go. But before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.